Dramatical Murder is a visual novel or something, and it stars this guy named Alba, or Boa, or whatever, and he has this ability to mess with people's minds. And during this game, also, are other people, like Kojaku, who's this Japanese soul guy, who also seems to be the only bisexual in this game. I'll get into what type of game this is later. Also, that female in the background is probably the most relatable female in this game. And then there's this guy named Mink who looks an awful lot like an Indian, Jamaican, and maybe an Australian all meshed into one. And he has this bitch in cockatoo who is smoking all the time. And then there's this clear guy who I hear is a robot and doesn't seem to like showing his face a whole lot. But all I know is it seems that he reminds me of another character from some different popular thing that has nothing to do with anything. Lastly, there is Noise, who seems to be this ruffian that gets a business suit at the end of all this. And it's Alba's job to try to make them feel better because they have done and seen some violent stuff. They've also been through it, which is what I meant to say. Not to mention, these guys don't seem to get along very well with each other. And it's up to Aboa to turn these feuds into friendships. Or at least make these feuds a lot less violent. At least I think so. And this game is pretty homosexual. Like, really homosexual. So homosexual, these guys would do anything to get Aboa's dong expanded, such as making out on the bed, pinning him to a wall, making out on a fancy bed. Bondage is even a thing that happens. And it's all sorts of crazy sex stuff that Japan is known for. There's also some side characters, also like Alba's grandmother, this sailor lady who looks really handsome. This Dogabo has followed him around, and spoiler alert, I'll let you skip the video to this point, eventually becomes a main character and gives Alba his doggy dong. Heck yeah. I've skipped a whole lot during this entire summary. Like the two evil people in this game, and the golf cop, and this guy that looks like he belongs into the King of Fighters. It's just this thing on my dash, and this is what I think my dash is trying to tell me this is about. And I hope you all enjoyed yourselves.